Today, I'm going to show you on how to change the spark plug on a Toro snowblower like this one. CCR powerlite. It's got a 3 horsepower 2-cycle Tecumseh engine in it. I'm going to show you what you have to do to change the spark plug on one of these. The tools you're going to need to do this, maybe a torque wrench. You can use it as a breaker bar if you'd like. A set of typical tools that you would need. Nothing special. A tray to put the screws into. And then for whatever you would use for the spark plug, you would use either one of these. These are totally fine. Or you can use a socket. The last tool you're going to need is going to be one of these. This is called a feeler gauge. This is used to set the gap on the spark plug in between the side electrode and the center electrode. Now when you're looking at the machine like this, there's going to be 2 screws, one here and one here, that you're going to remove. They're either an 8mm, a 5/16, or you can use a flathead screwdriver tip if you'd like. I'm just going to use the 8mm for now. You're going to want to pull the cord out and put it somewhere. Remove the ignition key, and then this panel will slide down a little bit, and then you can just take it out. Now you're left with a little hole here, and you can access the spark plug. Next, once you remove the spark plug wire from the spark plug, you are going to want, if you're using the socket, you would use a 3/4 inch socket. You're going to remove the old plug and inspect it. If it looks good like this one does, then you don't have to replace it. I would recommend re-gapping it though. Take your feeler gauge and set it at 3.030 on your feeler gauge. You want to just be able to slide the gauge in and out of the electrode like that. There shouldn't be any play. It should be very snug. And if there is a little bit of play, all you got to do is just bend this side electrode down a little bit, and then you run the wire through it again. And then once you can, then you know it's set at 0.030. That's what I recommend for these engines. Next, you're going to put it back in. I would recommend going and just putting the spark plug back in hand tight to make sure that you don't cross thread it. And then you're going to tighten it like so. Put the wire back on. Take this, the front cover, put that right back on just like you did before, just like the way you took it off. And you have the two little screws that you have to put in. Once you do that, take your ignition key, put the ignition key back in. And then once you do that, you are done. That is how you change the spark plug on a Toro snowblower like this one, the CCR powerlite model. Hope this helps anyone out there. Thank you for watching.